Man, it's a good day in society, fellas. They cut the food stamps.
Not to mention, most of the women you're talking about wouldn't need to be on government assistance if they didn't have deadbeat baby daddies.
Women are on the internet crying how their food stamps have now been cut off. But then we are seeing men making jokes about it, saying that now you are going to appreciate us now. You are all going to appreciate average man that makes 40,000. You are going to sell your coochie now for $40. Now you are going to see us as real men now. And I'm like, why is that when a woman is suffering or when a woman is unhappy, it makes some certain kind of men to be happy? That is when they want to be happy. Especially when they see that a woman does not have anything. She does not have anything. That is when they want to flex their muscle. Why is it like that, you guys? Let me show you all this video, then I'll share my thoughts at the end of the video.
I just finally got confirmation that food stamps is officially cut for next month. About 2 months ago, I stopped eating dinner almost every night of the week so that my boyfriend and I could have enough food left over to have lunch the next day. This was before we were about to lose our food stamps. Mind you, we both work.
I don't think that we really realize the depth that this is, the damage that this is going to do, but the women, the mothers, and the families, but the mothers especially, who are going to go without meals so their children don't have to. I know that I will absolutely be one of those mothers.
But because we have children and because aftercare and before care is too expensive, I've taken a job that's basically minimum wage so that I can be there to pick up my kids. I cannot fathom what we're going to do without that food stamp money, because if I already couldn't eat dinner with that food stamp money,
I'm so tired of seeing people say like, oh, well, maybe if you had a job, you could get your groceries, or, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't have to depend on stamps. I work full time. Thank you. And I do rely on stamps because guess what? It's not enough money in this economy for me to be able to pay bills and get stuff that we need and provide for my 2 kids. So yes, I depend on stamps. And I have a full-time job. So please know that people out here depend on stamps. It's not because we out here just mooching off the government. It's because we literally need that to provide for our family.
I work hard every single day. I get up every single day and clean houses, and I still rely on food stamps to feed my 6 children because the prices are so high. It's unrealistic to think about not having food stamps. Next month, I'm so terrified because 6 babies are always eating. Plus myself, I eat about 1 meal a day, but still.
Man, I'm really glad that these food stamps are being taken away because, you know, that shit was, all that government assistance shit was designed to keep the black man out of the household anyway. That was the incentive. Don't have a man in the house, and these women get to have the government assistance. All that money and food stamps, feeling like they don't need a man. I'm glad that food stamps still gone. Now the average guy that makes $40,000 to maybe $50,000 a year, it will be appreciated and loved on more now. Yeah, all that $100,000 stuff, yeah, that stuff ain't never made sense. You know what I'm saying? It's possible for a man to make that, but the average guy ain't making it. Maybe the average guy can get some love now, man. Thank you, Trump. The average man can get some love now. Because these women, man, have become so delusional over these past few years, it don't even make no sense, man. I'm glad they taking these food stamps away. I'm 100%, like, I'm really utterly I'm in bliss right now. Like, I'm glad they taking it away. Maybe the average man can get some love now. Yeah. Go text Bob the electrician back, love. He waiting on you. And he gonna treat you right. Man, it's a good day in society, fellas. They cut the food stamps. Coochie right back to being $40 again, man. Yep. So go on, get your wallets ready. Go on, get ready for the hey big head text. Go on, get ready for the I ain't seen you in a while stranger. Just get ready for all them type of text messages. This is the moment we all been waiting for. Government assistance that made these women feel like they don't need a man in the household. And now they about to see how much they actually need a man around. Yep, Coochie about to be a lot cheaper now, man. Y'all tap in, y'all get ready. You know that girl that want to text you back a few months ago? She's gonna be texting you back. She's gonna be hitting you back blade to speed. As long as you can keep some groceries in that fridge, she got you, bro. Your new Coochie subscription is putting groceries in that fridge. That ain't nothing about $150 a month. Keep us some ground beef in there, some chicken, you know, a little steak here and there, woo, produce, all that. You good, bro. You ain't gotta do much now. Shout out to Trump, man. Shout out Trump.
That man didn't just make one video. It didn't just stop at 2 videos. It was making video consistently, talking about or making jest of women that are affected by this whole situation. And he's making a video to kind of praise or make men to feel like they are now important in this women's life. So you're going to need us now, because now you don't get food stamps anymore. You're going to need us now. So any amount we give you, you're going to appreciate it. You're going to come beg us. You're going to tell us, oh, it's been a while. You're going to reach out to us now because now you need us. And it's trying to make it as a content or something that is so happy and excited about it. And I'm like, are you okay?
First time a video like this showed up on my For You page, I was like, all right, whatever. Second time, I was like, okay, hold up. Third time, I was like, oh, y'all are really getting online and saying some dumb, ignorant shit like this. Why is it always the men? Why is it always the men trying to dog somebody, okay? Yo, what y'all need to do is be dogging y'all's damn self. And the only thing that you're letting me know is you got to pay to play. You got to pay to play, because apparently you can't get that shit for free. You sitting here trying to dog women. You sitting here thinking you're doing something. Oh, $40 for Coochie, babe. Babe, what does that say about yourself? You're sitting here trying to dog everybody. Baby, the only person you're dogging is yourself. And then you got other fellas in the comments sitting here trying to gas you up, thinking that you did something. I saw a comment from a baby daddy literally saying, oh, well, I guess my girl's not getting the child support unless she, essentially puts out. And I was like, do y'all not realize you're not willing to give your mother child support for your child? You sitting here trying to equivalent feeding your child to getting coochie? And y'all are really on the internet saying this shit, and y'all think y'all are doing something? You think you ate? You really think you ate with this shit?
The amount of things that we pay with our taxes, on a lot of corrupt things as well. You guys draw the line at SNAP benefits. The amount of videos that I've seen of people bashing other people who receive SNAP benefits is diabolical. And y'all need to grow the hell up. I used to get SNAP benefits years ago. Okay, my husband and I don't qualify for them anymore. But I promise, if we could, I'll have them. You have a lot of people who are on SNAP benefits because they have to. The crazy thing is, when y'all hear people being on SNAP benefits, the first thing y'all think of is they being lazy. They don't want to work. Y'all do know that there's requirements for a reason. And one of those requirements for SNAP benefits does not include you have to be unemployed. There are a good amount of people who are on SNAP benefits and they have a job. Okay. Now, yes, you do have people who are lazy and don't want to work. But that's neither here nor there, okay? You have elderly people who are on SNAP benefits because they need it. It's a necessity. They may be on a fixed income where what they get just really doesn't cover for their foods, right? You have mothers who get benefits to provide for their children. You have fathers who get benefits to provide for their children. And you even have people who are in a 2-parent household that receive benefits to provide for themselves and their children, okay? And then you also have agencies, foster care, and you have other facilities that also receive benefits for the children that they're taking care of. Like, it's so many things and so many people that receive them for necessity reasons, okay? And y'all just instantly think, oh, somebody being lazy. And I seen one video where a guy just wanted to be straight up racist with it, as if it's only minorities, only black people that receive food stamps. Okay, we'll say that video for another day. But y'all really need to wake up, because it's so crazy how y'all going crazy about where our tax dollars are going to, and it's the focus seem to be SNAP benefits, as if those same tax dollars is not going towards more corrupt things. But again, I'll save that video for another day.
Coochie right back to being $40 again, man.
I swear this is the most predatory shit I've ever heard in my life. So basically, you're sitting over here waiting for her and her children to get hungry enough and desperate enough, because they're taking away the EBT SNAP benefits, so that she will have to do whoop-de-woo with you in order to collect your small chicken change, $40 for food. That's what your hope, dream, and aspiration is. At this point, I can tell that the heart of men is really wicked. Just be careful how you prey on people's pains and sufferings, because the same thing you're hoping and wishing upon them could turn around and be your own daughter's portion, your sister's portion, your niece's portion, even your nephew's portion one day. Be careful what you speak. I'll just say this. If it were me, I don't get EBT snaps and all those other ones. But if I was somebody that was in that situation and I had the choice to either mess around with somebody like you for them $40, I would prefer to just switch teams entirely. I would prefer to be a lesbiana. I'm serious. I would prefer to just go ahead and be a full-blown lesbian before I would ever descend so low to sleep around and collect $40 for a meal. Some of y'all men need to really start thinking before you say something.
As a woman, you should always have your own money. And part of the reason why is if you watch how a lot of these men are acting when it comes to this food stamp situation, and how a lot of them are very happy and excited because they think that it's about to put a lot of women in survival mode to the point where those women are going to need them. I don't know why any loser would want a woman who want them strictly off of survival. Right? She don't genuinely want you. She wants you because her food stamps got cut off and she need food for her house. Right? What type of loser are you to where that's a compliment? Right? That makes you feel good that the only reason why you got chosen is because somebody need food in their house. I just want to know what make y'all men think that these women are single. A lot of these women that be getting these food stamps keep a man. They keep a pookie up in that house eating up that food that they buying with them food stamps. So I don't know what you talking about. You banking on them needing you. They already got a bum. They don't need to wait around for you to do nothing either. But that's really sad that you sitting around waiting and hoping that these women gonna be so damn bad, so bad off from not being able to buy food that they gonna just go ahead and choose you. That's sad. That is pathetic. I would hate to know that somebody only chose me because they ain't had no food in their house.
Man, it's a good day in society, fellas. They cut the food stamps.
People like this are so freaking disgusting. Not to mention, most of the women you're talking about wouldn't need to be on government assistance if they didn't have deadbeat baby daddies who didn't know how to be a father, how to be a good man. It's people like you that are the reason women are on it. Women don't just give birth to a kid thinking, yep, I know I don't have any way to raise them, but that's okay. No, usually there's promises. Usually there's a baby daddy involved who's all about it until, responsibility slaps you in the face. And now all of a sudden, you're nowhere to be seen, doing what you want to do, all this tomfoolery around town, not being a father or an actual man. And now you're happy that women are going to struggle because they were manipulated by men. Now, not all women were manipulated, but a lot of them, most women don't go into this thinking, I'm going to be a single mother. Most women don't think that. Most women aren't having a kid thinking they're going to be doing it alone and trying to make ends meet. No, what usually happens is women get pregnant and they talk to the father of the child, and normally it's, yeah, I'm going to be there, this is so good, all this. And then when responsibility actually falls in your lap, you run away like a little pitch. That's what usually happens. And now you're on here cheering, saying, this is so good, $40. You're disgusting. And I'm glad you posted it on social media so every woman out there can see what you're actually like. Disturbed, misogynistic, and terrible. And I'm not even a hardcore feminist like that. So you can't say, oh, you're some crazy feminist. No, I just know disgusting when I see it. I know a deadbeat when I see it. I know not a real man when I see it. Why? Because I've spent my life around men that aren't real men and men that are amazing men. So I know the difference. And you're the bottom of the barrel, buddy. You wouldn't have to worry about this if you weren't the bottom of the barrel. You wouldn't have to be cheering about $40 coochie if you weren't the bottom of the barrel. You are nothing but a misogynistic douchebag. That's what you are. And women deserve better than you, so I'm glad you posted it for all of them to see so they can see what such of a piece of shiz you are. Happy Thursday.
This whole situation is just showing that some men are happy seeing other women suffer. Some men are happy seeing that a woman needs them by force. Like she has no choice. She needs them to survive. They are happy. They want to be in that position. Some men will even rather put their woman in that position just to see them suffer. You see a woman that got married to probably a man that is doing well and has money and tells her, love bomb her and tell her not to work so that she cannot have her own money, right? Later on, he can take all the money that he gives her and see her beg for him to survive. That is what they do. That is some men see, they find joy in seeing other women suffer, other women want to need them to survive. That is where they get that confidence. That is where they build their ego. Because I do not get it why you feel like this is a joke or this is something you need to start saying, oh, now you are going to sell your Gucci for $40 now. So $40, that is something that you want to boast about, that you're going to give a woman that needs to take care of her family. And if she has a man, or if she doesn't have a deadbeat baby daddy, if these women do not have deadbeat baby daddy that just leave them alone to survive with children, and they cannot even you say a woman saying that I do full-time job and still we still need this because it's not enough. Sometimes you even work. It's not enough, right? So it's not as if most of them are lazy, are just sitting down around and waiting for free food and all of that. They put in inside. A woman said naturally it was not even enough for them to start. So I don't know why that is when a certain kind of men are happy. Like, hey, now you will need us now. Now you will appreciate average men. How is that? If this woman does not have deadbeat baby daddies that would leave them to take care of all the children by themselves, they will not be worried about all of this. So I do not get it why he's excited and saying you're gonna sell your kitchen for $40. It made a lot of videos talking about this whole thing and it's very, very annoying. You guys, what is your take on this video? Kindly share your thoughts down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, Sugar Mara Davids, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.